welcome to another video for the WorldRace. This will be number 2. Excited to get back into this with you guys and give you another update. I appreciate everyone who watched the first video and the great feedback I got for that. Yeah, it was exciting and I enjoyed making it, and I'm excited to do more. As you can see, I have some stuff behind me, just a few things, but this will actually be what I live off of for the next year. This is what I'm bringing on the WorldRace. You just saw me unpack it all, and I'm going to show you guys kind of each item by item, generally, what I'm bringing and how this is all going to work. So let's get into this. We're going to start first with what's behind the screen, with what I've been filming with, what I filmed training camp with. Obviously it's a little better quality than you'd expect on a phone. What I've been using is called the DJI Osmo Pocket. The company's known for their drones, but also their gimbals. And this thing, look it up. I mean, it's incredible. It's about this big, super tiny, handheld, and just shoots incredible video. So I'm excited. I went a little bit out of the way to purchase that, but I think it'll make the videos really, really nice. Then the phone I'm using is a Google Pixel 3a. I love Google. I love the Pixel. I switched away from the iPhone a while back, and it's a great phone, and they made a cheap version of it now, so check it out. And then the mic is I just bought the mic. It's a Rodeo or something. I don't even know, but if you want more further questions, ask me about that. I'm still testing it out, so we'll see how it actually sounds. Besides that, we'll start with what I'm putting in on my carry-on, so that would be the gray bag. So let's check it out. In this pouch here is basically just a bunch of little things, pens, cords, nothing too exciting. I have my utensils, like a fork and a spoon, again, a battery pack, a stick of deodorant, some toiletries, and that's basically it. Nothing too exciting there, so started with the boring stuff. And you can tell this is going to be a great video. What I had here this is my drone bag. And this is just filled with a bunch of cords still, nothing too exciting there. The drone I'm taking is the DJI Spark, super tiny. I mean, look at that. It's basically as big as my hand. Incredible drone, just easy to carry around, good to travel with. I know some of the countries have like a travel ban on drones, so won't be filming with it in most places. Honestly, don't know how much I'll be using it, but figured it's tiny and I have it, so might as well bring it along. This is the controller that goes with it. Opens up so you can use your phone as a screen, and just has 2 batteries extra with it. So I'm hoping for the really good videos you'll get to see some cool drone footage, because those aerial shots can really make a video stand out for sure. I have a hydro flask as my bottle, nothing too exciting there. One of my things I'm most proud of is they told us to pack like a plate in case we ever don't have plates or something to eat on. So I got a Frisbee instead. Better yet, it's Dude Perfect, which is stupid, but I actually love them. And you look at that. I mean, I can definitely eat off that. That's pretty nice. So excited to use this as my plate and toy. Next up this is just a random little like bug repellent, just a tiny thing I could put in my pocket in case I forget to spray it. These are my journals. I have a little guy here, a little bigger guy there. It has like a set guideline, and then my handy Bible. Definitely need that on this trip. I think it's kind of essential. This is a Patagonia puff jacket. Another thing I kind of went a little more than usual to purchase, but I'm not bringing any other form of jacket or sweatshirt, so this is going to be my main way of keeping warm, and it packs in super tight and actually keeps you super warm, so I love this. Under it is a sleeping bag liner, just a super small little thing, basically just a sheet for your sleeping bag. So that way you don't have to wash your sleeping bag, and you can just wash this instead. And since most of the places we'll be traveling to will be super hot, I'll probably just be using this most nights. Under that is a Columbia rain jacket. Just your basic rain jacket. Been using this for a while. Had a black one for a while, but Now that's another one I got. Love it. Super good. One of the other special things, I had just taken sunglasses. Thank you to Angelica, who actually gave me Ray-Bans. Honestly, big prayer just that I don't break or lose them within the first week, because it's very likely. Probably shouldn't have a pair of those, but I'm gonna try my best to keep them safe. Another thing I have is just a medical kit. You'll find these in REI. They're really nice because they're actually very organized with labels on what's in there rather than just a bunch of stuff in a random bag. And I have a lot of stuff packed into there, so that should be pretty good. I have a little towel for face drying. These are just some snacks, Sour Patch Kids and some bars. I have a universal outlet converter. I don't know why that was so hard to say. This is a little cover for the mic to put on there, basically to reduce wind and outside noise. This is a hard drive, which will come in handy for sure since these videos take up a lot of space. What else? Tons and tons of battery packs. Battery pack, battery pack, battery pack, battery pack. Lots of them. I am already guessing it's going to be electric will be limited, and I don't want to have to run out of battery. Not so much so I can be on my phone all the time, but for videos and reading and other things alike. So, one thing I had purchased not too long ago was a Kindle. Super tiny, light, durable, waterproof too, I think. Since I don't want to have to carry books around, that's going to be super nice just to have that thin piece of paper basically and get to read. I already have 10, 20 books on there, so on the extra times that I'll have just to relax, I can read, and that'll be a great tool. Paracord, that's number one essential for any packing, hiking, anything. Pocket knife, Swiss Army knife, headlamp, basic headlamp. Another little notebook. These things are cool because it's waterproof, and even if you write on it, it stays there. Something I'm really excited about and just got and haven't really used much because I've been having other things to use, but is these resistance bands. They were $5 or $6 off of Amazon, and basically you get a bunch of different colors, which is different thickness of the band, so different levels of resistance. And there's a bunch of workouts you can do with them. Actually, a lot that you can normally do in another gym with weights and machines. So, and it's super tiny, and I get to travel the world with it. So this is my home gym. Hopefully, I get big and strong from it. Probably not. We'll see. What else? Got 2 things of bug spray, just your basic kind, the Repel. I'm sure there's lots of different ones that people are getting, but one thing that I'm probably going to get a lot of heat for and already have gotten a lot of heat for, I'm just bringing normal flips. I can't do sandals. I'm not going to talk about why because then I'll offend people. So that's just the only reason I'm just bringing flips because I like flips. Multivitamin, 300 of them, so that'll last me hopefully the whole year. That'll be essential because I'm sure a lot of days I won't actually get the nutrients I need. Ton of tea. Gotta get my teas in. Bunch of snacks again. Trail mix, oatmeal, powdered peanut butter because you can't find peanut butter anywhere else in the world. Baby wipes because I'm a baby. These are just a bunch of socks and underwear, so I don't have to really show you this because it's kind of weird. For the socks, I got a lot of merino wool socks. They last you a lot longer. They're very durable, and the stink takes a lot longer to stink. So that'll be good since I'll be wearing tennis shoes most of the time rather than the sandals. Under that is my laptop, a Surface Book. I've had it for 2 or 3 years now. Started using it in college. Super good laptop. That's where I'll be editing all my videos so that you guys can see the finished product. What else? These are all my shorts and pants. Bunch of athletic shorts. Ellie, no! Aw, you. Okay, that's my dog, Bobby. She's a maniac, but I love her to death and will miss her very much. Anyway, so these were the shorts and pants. I never used packing cubes, mainly because my brother uses them and he's very, he promotes them very much. So anything that my brother does that with, I try and be the cool one and not get them. Don't tell him I have these, and hopefully he's not watching, because then he'll get really happy that I actually bought them. But yes, packing cubes are actually really awesome and super helpful, and they keep your clothes folded and organized, which is a big thing because I usually just stuff them in the bag and then they stink and I lose them. So bring in like two pairs of pants, and like 4 or 5 pairs of shorts. So, and then the next one right next to it is just a bunch of shirts. I have one like dress shirt. That's about all I need, and then a couple athletic shirts, and then a few shirts like this because that's like all I wear. The big orange bag. This is my sleeping pad from Thermarest. You'll see a lot of marks on a lot of my stuff. It's because the majority of my stuff I get from REI garage sales. If you're looking for hiking gear or backpacking anything, and my brother's calling me. Okay, be back with ya, boy. What you want? I just had a chat with my brother. He ended up calling and chatted with him for a while. It's like he knew about the packing cubes, I'm telling you. Anyway, so to continue it, I was on the sleeping pad, I think. And as I was saying before, a lot of my stuff has marks on it because I get pretty much the majority of all this comes from REI garage sales, which is where they just have a bunch of returned items from people and it's just heavily discounted. If you shop at REI, you know that it's crazy expensive, a lot of the stuff. I was just there the other day and they had a pair of underwear for $50-some. And I was like, I don't know how you can spend that much on a single pair of underwear. Anyway, great sleeping pad. It's inflating. It's self-inflating to like not anything. You mainly have to blow into it for the most part. But it's super comfortable. It's one of the few pads where I can actually not just sleep on my back, but also my sides, and have that not like all fall asleep. So that's really essential because that's like my main method or main way of sleeping. On top of that is my sleeping bag. This one actually comes from Walmart and it was like $20. It's great because it's actually like super small. Usually for something as small as this, you gotta pay big bucks. It's rated for 40 degrees, so it's not the warmest, but it should be plenty for where the places that I'm going and how warm it'll be there. My most favorite item, and it looks a little weird because it's not actually how it looks, but this is the Big Agnes Krumholtz Mountain Glow 2 Mega 10 Mania something. Super long name, but that it came with a whole solar panel, which I'll show you right now. That's this here. It's like a little notebook. It opens up. 2 huge solar panels, so it charges and gets a good amount of battery for you. And then along with this, it gave me a battery pack. They gave me another little lantern to hang from the bottom, so for extra light. And you even get like a little fan that's powered by USB, and it cools you down pretty well. So crazy good deal, and it all just like hooks up really nicely and can be powered by the solar panel. I hope to be using this when I'm lacking on battery and in these warm places where I'll get plenty of sun. Next up is rain cover for the big backpack that I just threw down on the side. I have also a rain cover for that pack, for the carry-on bag. This, then a bunch of toiletries. This is toiletries, I think meds. Aloe vera, got some sunscreen over there. Little energy bites. This is a tent repair kit in case my pad or bag or tent gets a hole in it or something. I decided to treat myself to a few things. This is sriracha. I was trying to look for like a nice hot sauce, but I just ended up going with this because I know the food I'll be eating could be very bland in a lot of these places. I'm not a rice and beans kind of guy. I like rice, but it has to be like with good food. So hopefully this will keep me going for a little bit. And then this is usually you see the RX bars, but it's just a peanut butter. It's a honey cinnamon peanut butter. Should be pretty tasty. Too special. My favorite hair product, Suavecito. I went to visit them in Santa Ana when I was living in Cali, so that was cool. A life straw. The only reason I'm bringing this because I got it for like $5 off Amazon, and we don't need it, but it's super small and I can drink from anywhere, so that's cool. Another flashlight. This one's like super powered and lasts forever and USB powered. Some drink stuff, earplugs. Earplugs are huge. I'm a heavy sleeper and I can sleep through almost anything, but that's earplugs are just make a huge difference. Noises will make me up at some point, and those things will knock me out and I won't hear a thing. It's great. So definitely those are a necessity for WorldRace and for sure backpacking. And then to finish it off, I'll just show you the bags I'm bringing real quick. So the biggest essential for all of this is this little poo keychain. This is the coolest thing ever. He's gonna travel the world with me, so that's kind of cool. Yes, I'm a loser, but it was a gift to me, so it's very special. So the bag I have is the Osprey Atmos, the 50 liter. Yeah, so definitely one on the smaller end, but that's okay because I like packing light and small and very little. So everything actually fits in this bag pretty well. It's definitely one of the smaller bags you can get. Usually they range from like 60 to 90 liters on the high end. The mesh on this is just amazing. If you've seen me before or watched any of my videos from hiking, this is the pack I've used. I've had it for a couple of years now, and it is my best friend. Anytime I look at this, I just want to get outside. Also another Osprey. Not your typical backpack. It's a little different design. Has a little flap here for all the little things. Again, I showed you that earlier. A big pouch here. Cool thing about this bag is that it expands, so you can zip it up and it'll be smaller. But if you zip them down, it gets like almost a few liters bigger. And then little slits here, and then this is where my laptop goes, and then a little bottom pouch there, which is nice. Also, like a good mesh back to keep your back somewhat cool. This one doesn't do much compared to the other one, but it's still pretty nice. So that'll pretty much do it. There's a few little items here and there that I'm taking that are not here yet. The shoes I'm taking are Nike Terra Kiger 5s. They're the trail runners I've been using for a while, but in the newer version. They'll be coming in tomorrow, and I love them. Much preferred over sandals because I actually won't get blisters and stuff. And I can run in them whenever I want, and they're super durable and really hold your foot well. Other than that, that's pretty much all I have. The next video hopefully will come out soon. I'm going to try and capture some of launch, which is coming up in just like 2 days. We leave Thursday for Atlanta, and then probably Saturday for South Africa. Something super cool. I thought I was just going to be flying to Atlanta from my home, Maryland, but my mom and little sister Daniela will be driving me down, so we get to hang out, and they have a little thing for the family there, so I got to say goodbye to them. That'll be super fun, of course. Love saying goodbyes. It's been great. With that though, like, thank you for everyone who's been sticking with me and all the people I've gotten to see over this time before I leave. I have such an amazing community, even though it's very dispersed and all over the place, but I love you all, and all of the people who have been donating, whether you did one time or monthly. Like, you guys are awesome. This is going to be so good. God's going to do great things, and I am super pumped for it. I cannot wait to share more and show you all of what's going to happen. This is going to probably be one of the most insignificant videos, hopefully, because this is just a bunch of stuff, but God's going to do something really cool. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If there's any questions, I know future world racers, just message me, comment down below. I'd love to help out for any of the stuff. If you're trying to look for it online and you don't know what it's called or can't find it, again, message me or comment, and I would be happy to help. I love this kind of stuff, and I love preparing with gear, and even though this isn't a backpacking trip, it's very much like it with the stuff that I have to take. So to finish this off, I'm going to do something I kind of want to do consistently with the future videos as well, and just end with a prayer request that I have. One of the biggest in being just that I can let go of fear and control of what I want to happen, not only on the world race, but also what's next, as that's a question with a lot of people. And then when I tell them I don't know, it's I get a lot of judgment, I feel like, but I'm really just trying to see what the Lord has for me, and rather than consistently worry about what's next, just letting, again, Spirit lead me, guide me to place. Let me hear your voice, God, and show me what you want, because I try too hard to figure it out just by myself. And then also I want to end with a verse just for something, for food for thought. And I was looking at 1 Corinthians 2:9, where it says, "But as it is written, what no eye has seen, nor ear heard, nor the heart of man imagined, what God has prepared for those who love him." So what I get from that for this, and what I've got from behind me, is all my preparation. I kind of have ways that I think I'll be prepared, and I think how it's going to go. But God's going to show up and do something that I can't even fathom and begin to think about right now. So I'm super excited for that, and I hope for you guys, whether you're going to work or school, you'll be able to hear or see or imagine what you'll do. I remember in college, I very easily imagined that I would get A's on my exams because I had a very good imagination. But besides those things that you are able to imagine, God can do some incredible things in the day that you're not even going to be able to think about. And he's just going to show up in incredible ways. So just be willing and let the Spirit kind of guide you in that. So yeah, just munch on that for a little bit. And again, thanks so much for watching. I love you all. And until next time in South Africa or Atlanta, we'll see you.